gotta stay.
Just like these kids, man.
We gotta stay with the times, bruh. See what's going on in the world. What's happening around me, brother.
I feel you. You gotta. We do have to be aware, and unfortunately, you gotta get the information where you can get it from, man.
And we have to be aware a lot more now. There's so much stuff happening in the world.
It happens fast too, man.
Like while I was watching Atlantis just now, I saw a fucking headline from an hour prior to that saying that Trump got rid of Martin Luther King and Juneteenth for like national park, like to get in free to the national parks those days, and instead the day is going to be replaced with his birthday. Huh?
There's a comment for you on the screen.
Oh, for a nigga who don't be texting back. Oh, because I'm always on my phone. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not always on my phone. Somebody just made that up.
Okay.
Y'all didn't see nothing. That shit was imaginary.
But
what's good, man?
They're making the parks free, is what you said?
No, the parks were free on like Juneteenth and Martin Luther King.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he took that away. Like it's no longer free those days. Now it's going to be free on his birthday. This nigga think he MLK. Dog. You know what's crazy, dog? And I know we don't get into politics on the podcast, though I would love to. This is only year one.
We're not even there. We're not even finished with it yet.
Bro, we're not even done with the year. Like, bro, please take it out. It's hurting. Like, god damn, bro. This shit crazy, man. But anyways, happy belated, dog. A year older, wiser, grayer.
At least one of those things is true.
Older, wiser.
I'll let y'all decide which one it is. But
I know you. Well, all three of them. It's the truth.
Yeah. We holiday week, Thanksgiving, my birthday is always either on it or right after it. So my birthday just happened to be on Black Friday this year. 35.
Yeah, man.
I am a nickel away from 40. My goodness. Yeah, I'm almost there. Oh, okay.
Who would have thunk it?
Yeah, Diamond.
Who would have thunk it?
Yeah, okay.
Damn.
At least she didn't write it in all caps, though. I'm glad she didn't write it in all caps, at least.
No, she about to do it, though. Don't worry. She's finna double back.
But, yeah, it's kind of hard to celebrate, like, to plan a birthday. Yeah, now she write all caps. There you go. It's kind of hard to, like, celebrate my birthday right now.
Yeah.
Because it's, with the two kids the age they are, it's hard to go out, and then also with bringing it in, you have to do you can only do certain things. I had the homies over. I had the karaoke thing set up on the TV. We did karaoke, and we weren't being exorbitantly loud for the kids. They were here the whole time. They did fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, check it out. Using the Dalton emote on there. Hell yeah, nice. I have one on Chris too, but yeah. But
she made one of me in my Superman costume too.
Hell yeah.
When I was just in the mirror, I did the pose.
But yeah. We just sang some songs. Brandon stopped by the day before. He dropped off a ginormous bottle of Gentleman Jack. That thing was about 9/10 completed that night. I got some Cutwaters, some of these lemonade. This is literally the last lemonade left from that evening. I'd say everybody indulged at some point. Miles stopped by. Yeah. That was cool. But yeah, it was
Ridge, haven't seen Ridge in a while.
It was a pretty chill thing. The week was not, but that night was chill. And then you bleed that into this week where I was being a solo parent all week. My wife was on a business trip in Boston, So I had to
Boston.
wrestle with these
You're a fucking car.
two boys while she was gone. So yeah, I'm a little loopy and tired, but you know, I rise.
Oh, we
And
are. Yeah.
but yeah, and speaking of the Boston thing, like the you know, so the one night she was asking me what should she eat. You know what she gonna ask me?
Boston baked beans. What?
She was like, "Should I get some Mexican food?" I said, "In Boston, no, definitely not." Like that is,
What murder?
yeah. So
Yeah, no, I wouldn't get no Mexican food in
she
Boston.
successfully made it home safely today. So we're back in business. She
Have
was
you eaten
actually
clam chowder before?
me, hell yeah.
Oh,
I Chris, I
is
love seafood, so like pretty much anything you think of, I've tried. Yeah,
I don't know what clam chowder
I
is. I just know.
yeah, you probably would die
Uh,
though. So
yeah, probably. I know it looks a mess, so it's not something
yeah, I mean,
I
it's not
immediately.
appealing to look at. It's like it's a white
Yeah,
soup. But
yeah, no, hell no.
no, yeah, I fuck with clam chowder.
That Boston's known for their clam chowder, right?
They are. But yeah, it's in his
This
mind.
is his mind. I wish it was the case.
No, I've seen him hyperventilate. So I've seen because and the sad thing was we went to go eat Chinese food, and then
Chinese,
he
yeah,
literally asked the lady. He said, "Chicken fried rice, is it cooked in the same oil that's made with fish?" And
the stovetop or whatever.
she
Yeah,
confidently said, "No, it's no problem."
yeah,
We not only do we get the fish, and it was cooked in the same oil. There was pieces of fish in his chicken fried rice. So he took it.
yeah. She was
That boy was like,
because I got the combination fried
yeah,
rice, I think, and
yeah,
then they I did something, but
yeah.
yeah, it was bad, bro. And then I just had some shrimp from Cotton Patch, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and that shrimp was like, oh, because I had got it like a shrimp like Alfredo or something,
Uh,
and it was like the fishy shrimp, and yeah, that shit got to me for a minute. But you know what I did? I went behind that dumpster. I smoked me a cigarette. I felt better. So
yeah,
with no
that's the cure all,
EpiPen,
everybody. If you don't got
yeah,
EpiPen, smoke a cigarette, I guess.
yeah, you'll be all right. Shake that shit off.
Medical advice from a lunatic over here.
The illest. How was your Thanksgiving though? Like the day?
I really don't want to talk about it, but
Okay.
uh,
Yeah.
I mean, it was good for the kids.
Yeah.
Um, and man, but it's a lot, man. Doing both families and
Yeah.
because after the first house, the boys were just like, bro, I'm done with this. Everybody been in my face
Yeah.
asking me
I'm
all these
over this shit.
questions. I barely know these motherfuckers, and now we gotta go somewhere
Mm.
else.
Hmm.
And they also they don't like they don't eat very well outside the house, so
Mm.
they they didn't eat either place, so
Mm.
they were just like refusing. And we went to her mom's house second, and Raiden literally said, "I'm tired. Can I go lay down in her room, like just so
Mhm.
I don't want to be around none of these people right now." And then Ronan was just walking around yelling. Um, so yeah, it was a lot, man. But I mean, you know, being around family, it was fine.
Yeah.
Ate a lot though. We had 3 to go plates by the time we got home.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean, which was good because you know the next day they actually
Yeah.
ate the
Yeah.
food.
Yeah. It's,
They
it's always better the next day.
Yeah, but they actually ate it the next day. So I'm just glad we had it for
Yeah.
them to like at least try
Yeah.
like get some of that in them. But yeah, it was fine. I mean, and then Black Friday, my mom stopped by. She was in town to see her mother. So, um, but yeah, I mean, it was a lot of stuff bleeding together. That still
Yeah.
feels like a blur right now. I
I
don't.
feel you on that.
I barely know what day it
This time of
is.
the year, though, everything pick up.
It
Like
just
everybody's birthdays and
there's so many November
holidays.
birthdays, and
Yeah,
then
and
Christmas and
yeah,
Thanksgiving are so close together, like you don't get a break.
yeah.
And then you got New Year's right
I
after
feel
that.
Yeah, I feel like my shit don't slow down from like Thanksgiving up until like my mom's birthday. Like everything
Yeah,
is like shit going. But Thanksgiving for us was cool. I actually helped cook this year. First year doing anything. I did some like garlic mashed potatoes and some mac and cheese. I wasn't thoroughly impressed with my mac and cheese, but I'm gonna try again.
but was
Try
it
to
your
shake it
first
up a
time
little
ever
bit.
doing like a big one?
It was my first time. Period. I've never made mac and cheese before.
Oh well, then, bro. I mean, the point is like yeah, no, you at least get the basic right. You know what I'm saying? But I know
Yeah, yeah,
because making a lot like getting it like that cheesy and like
yeah,
the it's
yeah,
you got to get the stuff right because like it dries out really fast if you don't.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And my thing, mine dried out, and it wasn't
it's
melted
almost like a
like how
casserole
I
at that
wanted.
point. Yeah.
Yeah, but it tasted good. I could have. I, next time I'm gonna be a little bit more heavy handed with the seasoning and the
Yeah.
sauce or whatever because
Make sure you
I
get
was
some
like,
cream
this might be.
cheese. Yeah.
Yeah, all that was cool. My mom,
Yeah.
the recipe that I used called for two different cheeses or whatever. So it was like sharp cheddar,
Hey,
and then it was like some other cheese.
hey, I'm not
And
gonna lie. You
she
know what?
got me. What's
So
up?
I was saying, if you want like a banging ass mac and cheese recipe, no lie, MF Doom has a banging mac and cheese recipe.
I think
Like
I've seen that
it
somewhere
literally goes
before.
like viral every like
Yeah,
holiday because they're like, yo, no, but legit, no lie, that shit is banging. Like it's a good
yeah.
mac and cheese for real.
I'll
R.I.P. to
check
the
that
guy.
out. R.I.P. to the man. I use this dude from YouTube. I like his cooking videos. I think his name is like Cooking with KC, older black guy. Uh,
Hell yeah.
thick around the neck. You know he eat good. So like I trust the process or whatever. But yeah, my mom got me the wrong cheese. She got me fucking. It called for like a certain pound of cheese,
Uh
and
huh.
she got me sliced cheese. I was like,
Oh
bro, what?
yeah, yeah. That's not gonna work.
I
Not the
didn't even
same.
use it. I didn't use it. I was like,
Yeah,
bro,
it doesn't
what
melt
the
the same.
fuck? Like
Yeah.
you done made macaroni and cheese before, ma. Have you ever used sliced cheese, nigga? Like, why you trying to goddamn ruin my moment? Why you trying to sabotage me? What you say fuck me for? Like, this shit
She
crazy.
said, "Here you go."
Yeah, make it work. But
Diamond said she set
everything
you up
turned
for
out
real.
no, on God. But everything turned out cool though. Me and my parents cooked together. Like we were doing everything together. That was nice to do.
Hell yeah.
Family came over. It was cool. What Friday we all went to Mook's house, had a game night, and
I saw
then
that as well.
Saturday we slid over to your crib, and then Sunday I think I went to my parents' house. I can't remember. I don't remember. But yeah, everything been a blur too, like for real. So,
Just doesn't stop.
but we here. You know, so I can't stop, won't stop. That was the wrong slogan for that nigga to have.
Yeah.
I want like, cause I mean, he meant that shit though. I mean, what do you?
Yeah. If you want
I
to talk
haven't
about,
watched the doc yet. I know we just talked about it a little bit before we got on, but you said it's number one right now in the UK and the US.
yeah, I mean it just took over. I don't know if it still is, but it took over Strange Things at one point this week.
Yeah, I
Um,
think it still is because I just saw 50 posted that
yeah, I mean if
like
you open
12
Netflix,
hours.
it'll tell you the top 10 right there. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me see. Let me see what it's talking about.
but well,
I
speaking
haven't
of,
watched this yet though.
hold on, it's a great segue though. Speaking of fucking Netflix, they fucking did a thing today. I'll tell you that. It was confirmed. I know there's been a little. I
Yep.
wouldn't call it.
Still number.
I wouldn't call it a bidding war because it was really between three companies. But like
Yeah.
there was a bid open for Warner Brothers. I mean, when Discovery bought it, we knew for a fact they were trying to flip the company, make it lean, and flip it again, um, for profit. And then this year kind of helped them out with the release of Sinners and Superman and things like that. They've had like 4 box office hits this year. So, which
Yeah.
was rare because they were like a lot of their movies were failing lately, but just happened to be one of those rare instances. But um, so it was there's been a bid for it. I know Apple was in at one point, but they just like once they heard the price, they were like, "Yeah, we're good. We don't we don't need it." And then the two big ones was Netflix and then Paramount. Those were the two ones that were like the most apparent that really wanted it. Um, and people had apprehension about both, right? Like obviously Netflix, the guys, the CEO is vehemently against like theatrical releases. Like he is like so against like the theater experience. I mean, he owns a streaming platform, so I mean, you would, yeah. I mean, he wants people to go
Yeah.
there instead of the theater, but so people were worried about that. And then the other one is Paramount. Um, that guy is like, in Donald Trump's pockets. So like that, like he's helped fund that election and all that stuff. So
Mm.
people were worried about if he got Warner, but what was he going to do with like, start submitting really weird stuff for
Yeah.
for them. So it was kind of like a I don't know if anybody's like really happy about it. So but Netflix won the bid. It's a
8.6 billion.
$1 billion. It's crazy. I like because I was like, I don't think Warner Brothers worked that much, but with that you get the Harry Potter franchise, you get DC,
Oceans franchise.
Looney Tunes. Yeah, there's a bunch of
So
shit.
you don't think all that could like is worth 8.6?
Uh, I mean, maybe like if you think about but I'm saying like, what have you done for me lately, right? Like, because the last Harry Potter movie was fucking over a
Yeah.
decade ago now.
But the show is coming.
Right, I know that, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be a hit. Like, because people were already
I
mad
mean,
about it.
they greenlit the
But
second season. Well, yeah, they greenlit it already.
I mean, they sold it, right? So now the question is,
Succession was a banger. I mean, at HBO, as far as like the show, the Succession was a banger.
Succession was a bang. I don't. It's not worth $1 billion, but it was a banger.
No. I'm just saying, like you said, what have you done for me lately?
Yeah,
Oppenheimer, Sinners, The Batman.
yeah.
What I mean, they've been consecutive for at least they've
No,
been doing
they've
something good.
they've had a lot of bombs though. Um,
I know
but
niggas didn't like that weekend show. I can't think of no movies that Warner Brothers did that niggas was not fucking with. Besides, like the biggest like controversy was again Justice League, in my opinion.
well, remember they
As
were the
far
ones
as that,
that did the thing in the pandemic where they released theatrical movies on HBO Max. So all those movies lost money, like all those movies.
yeah, Tenet and
Mortal
well,
Kombat,
Tenet,
yeah.
yeah.
Tenet had a limited
Oh yeah,
release.
but they weren't. That was kind of like dope. It didn't work, but it was dope. And then we get another Mortal Kombat movie too. So speaking
Yeah.
of, rest in peace to the god,
Yeah,
man.
Shang Tsung passed away, man.
Yeah, man, that shit was crazy. Johnny Tsunami, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
No, the director
Rest in peace.
literally said they cast him off of aura alone. Like that was like he just had the aura. Like they were like, boom, like we have to make this guy the guy. And then they were like, we're
What?
not even gonna put makeup
Shang
on him.
Tsung?
Yeah, he literally said like I casted him off of vibes, and then like they were like, we're not doing any kind of extra makeup on him. We want him to be the look.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck his name up, but y'all know who it is. I don't
Yeah,
even want to try.
but
But yeah,
yeah, Netflix bought it, so people are obviously worried about like what's happened with DC now. And, like obviously we don't know all the like the fine details, and then really what's going to happen with theater releases for their movies, right? Because that's the big question, right? So are they just owning this as the like the parent company, and they like Warner Brothers still operates as a film company, or are we talk about like everything they release is just now going to be on fucking Netflix, right? Like
and like yeah, exactly. Because how does that work? I have a Netflix subscription.
yeah.
I have an HBO Max subscription. Are they gonna throw me my bread back from HBO?
So
After
at this
that
point,
button, hell no.
At this point,
Like,
I guarantee they're gonna fold HBO Max into Netflix. It's gonna happen
oh
because
yeah, oh yeah.
it's already slowly happening with Disney Plus and Hulu. Everything's gonna be on Disney Plus, and Hulu will
Hmm.
go away. Um, I think the only Apple that will remain separate is probably ESPN, but
Hmm.
just because it's sports. But yeah, they're probably gonna do that. I mean, HBO. I mean, Max has lost so many subscribers. Like no one stays on there. They watch the show they want to watch and they cancel it because there's not
Hmm.
much. I mean, there's stuff on there, but like
Yeah,
it ain't enough to keep you like. They're not
yeah.
dropping
Engaged with the
because it's like they'll drop like a Succession or a Penguin, right? But Penguin was one
yeah,
season and that's a wrap for right now.
yeah, yeah.
Um, but them folding in, I think, the Netflix would actually benefit the shows that are on there because they'll at least
Hmm.
reach a broader audience. But I do know this Netflix is going to go up again, 100%.
Oh yeah.
It's going to go up again.
And at that point, all you want, this shit crazy, bro. So the I saw the Directors Guild. I think I want to say the Writers Guild
Oh,
both
they're
put
not
out
happy.
like
Hell
these.
yeah.
Yeah, and the chick, the senator, what's her name? Bless you. The older white lady with the glasses. I can't. Elizabeth Warren, I think is her name. Is
Oh
that
yeah.
the?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
She came out and said like, "Yo, this is wrong." I'm like, "God damn," because they said it was like three top like movie execs that anonymously wrote the Senate to be like, "Yo, this is going to like cause
Yeah. Now,
fucking
it's not
issues throughout
fully
the
like this
industry."
deal is not finalized yet. Obviously, they just won the bid for it, but it has to still get approved by all these people, right? So
Yeah,
it could get like blocked somehow, but at this point, it's still there, right? So,
yeah,
um, but yeah, I'm just kind of like a wait and see guy because like at this point, a company buying another company is just becoming so normal. Like
yeah,
it all started with the cell companies, right? Like
yeah,
they there's only three left because
yeah,
T-Mobile owns Sprint now.
yeah,
T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T. Like that's all you got. It
and
used
Mint Mobile.
that doesn't count. That doesn't count anymore. Because
I know what you mean.
they use those towers. They don't have their own towers. That's what I'm saying. Like there's only
Yeah,
three. Um,
yeah.
so
Metro PCS.
I like as long as the like I'm worried. I'm always as first and foremost. I'm always worried about the creators, right? Like
Hmm.
um because we've known like streaming deals they get hoed a lot on the back end because they're not like releasing like movie data to people. So it's like how do you give me my royalties? Like because theoretically, every time someone streams a movie, I should be getting a piece of the pie, right? But are we doing it
Yeah,
like music streaming? Because if that's the case, like these people are getting hoed left and right, right?
but
So because the directors get they got paid for the job like filming it, but I'm sure the pay
yeah.
wasn't like astronomical. But um, yeah, that's the stuff that's all gonna be have to iron out, and they need to be upfront about that kind of stuff. Because in any other movie, we're like, I know Robert Downey Jr. got paid fucking $40 million for Endgame. I know that the
Uh,
information's been disclosed. Like, I know the directors got $100 million to do both movies. Like, so like, I know this. Like,
I
so
don't know. I personally, I agree with the we gotta wait and see, but ultimately, I don't like it. I feel like
I wasn't gonna
because
like it either
Netflix,
way. There's no way to make it
uh,
right. Like, cause
yeah, there's no way. Yeah,
I mean,
I
at
don't
that
think this
point,
is gonna.
I would have loved Apple to do it just because it wouldn't have been this kind of discussion. But
Mm,
it would have just been like people just don't like Apple. You know what I mean? Like they're just like,
yeah, they're the big bad evil corp. I seen a
hey,
lot of people
but
step
bro,
down from Apple today.
but at least on their like creator front, like the Apple, like no one really has Apple TV, right? Like nobody has it,
Uh,
but
yeah,
they're doing it at a loss every year just for the love of the game. Like they're not canceling shows. the stuff is still getting made. It's high quality. I mean, you see what people say about Severance every fucking week, right? Like people love
Yeah,
Severance even after it's over.
yeah.
The new Breaking Bad shows, like the guy Pluribus is on there, like so all that stuff is on there, and they got bangers on there, and they're funding it. It makes it and it looks good, right? But it's just they're doing it
Yeah.
just to have another outlet, really. But
I mean, Apple sucks at promoting any product that isn't the phone. So
because they really don't have to though. It's like built in, right? So like
yeah,
when Apple Music came out, it just turned from the iTunes store into Apple Music. It literally just transformed
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Like there's not
Well, they did do a good job with that initially because of
um
like the exclusive things they were doing at that time and shit.
yeah, I mean, but yeah, it's a weird one. I don't know what this truly
It don't even
means.
feel. It don't feel right. Like reading up on it, it just don't feel
Yeah,
right.
it doesn't. I mean,
And
because we're always hearing about how much Netflix is losing. How can they afford to pay this much
yeah,
money for Warner Brothers? I just don't understand where this money's coming from. But
yeah,
hey, that's above me.
yeah.
All I know is like the theatrical release is 100% important. I hope they don't interfere with that. And then pay the people that need to be paid for like please. Like just all that's all that matters. Because if we're just gonna keep going down this road of like perpetual just like hey, there's a new movie every fucking week on streaming, like no one's gonna catch up ever. Right?
Yeah,
Um
yeah.
and like imagine like I'm glad this happened after like some of these movies came out. Like so like Sinners
Oh
didn't have to
yeah.
deal with this shit. Superman didn't have to do it. But now with the DC stuff, like what are they gonna do with that? Like, is that gonna affect all that? Because like the poor DC just
I
can't catch a
saw
break.
that James Gunn is still like him and his partner are still running DC Studios.
Yeah,
So
I don't think they're gonna stop running it, but it's just like how are they gonna release their movies is the question.
yeah, yeah. If I gotta watch the Batman 2 on Netflix, like only I'm gonna be pissed because Netflix's issue is to me like even when they make a movie, right? The movie might be okay, but it still ain't got like I see why they don't release them in theaters. Like these, some of these movies just they're not silver screen
Yeah,
movies. Like they're home movies.
the only ones that have that like that punch that like
Yeah,
theatrical
that
is the
thing.
ones
Yeah,
they buy that aren't made by Netflix. Like so like Knives Out for instance, not made by
right.
Netflix. They bought the
Yeah,
rights for those films, but Ryan Johnson
yeah,
made those movies
yeah,
elsewhere and they look
yeah,
fantastic, right? I think
mm,
Stranger Things is the only anomaly, right? Cuz like Stranger Things
yeah,
looks incredible. It's looked incredible
yeah.
since day 1.
Well,
But
there's some issues now, but I
not
don't know
no,
if you
it
saw
looks
this.
incredible. Like it looks
That's okay. Yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. Yeah, I understand what
but
you're saying.
like from day one, like but that's like their flagship series, right? That's kind of what
Yeah,
changed the trajectory of Netflix. To be honest with you, people were
yeah,
jumping on
yeah,
that ship heavy when that show
yeah.
came out. Um, but yeah, I can't think of an original movie. The only one that maybe I can think of that was like I could see this being in theaters was like Extraction. That was it. That might have been the only one.
Jason Bateman.
Chris Hemsworth, the one where he has to get that little boy out of like
Oh,
the Middle
that
Eastern
one with Jason Bateman in the
carry on, carry on.
yeah, that was pretty good. I don't know about that, but it was, oh yeah, Netflix did good with that show he's in too. Was in. I can't think of it right now. The name of it. He's washing the money. And the Ozark. Ozark was good.
Yeah, but that wasn't a Netflix show though.
Oh, it wasn't?
No, I forgot what network it started on. That was a network television show though.
Oh, that's kind of weird. Hold
Let me.
on.
I know they bought it. I'm trying to see where it started though. Yeah, it's 4 seasons. Uh huh.
Writers, number of episodes, first episode.
Yeah, I'm trying to. What was the main?
Yeah, they made it for Netflix, and it was produced by uh,
Oh,
MRC
you know,
Television and Aggravated
I'm
Films.
thinking of the wrong show. This is not the
Mm.
right show I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's
But
not it.
yeah, they don't. Yeah, like you said, their movies don't have that theatrical punch, so I wouldn't even want to like play that game for real. Like, nigga, yeah, you know what? This shit ain't that. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to say the least. I just seen so many people like thumbs down that shit. It was
But
like
yeah,
I
because
gotta look
also,
into it.
but also like as a service, right? Like a streaming service, your goal is to get new subscribers, right? That's the goal,
Mhm.
and new subscribers and to keep them.
Yeah,
The problem is, I think Netflix has reached critical mass already. I don't see how they can grow anymore. Like, cause I don't, you don't, I don't, I know their numbers aren't jumping up because I know people might have re-upped their subscription to watch Stranger Things, but I bet you once they finished, they
mhm.
canceled again.
Yeah,
I don't think they're gonna get to a point where just because they got Warner Brothers, people they're gonna have like 30 more million people. I just don't think it's happening. Especially if they're gonna raise the price. Like
yeah. The prices gotta.
they're
Yeah.
gonna lose more. I mean, because Xbox is going through the same thing, bro. They raised the price of that Game Pass shit,
Mm-hmm.
and they lost a lot of business from that. Like, but, um, yeah, like I know they're raising prices to offset costs. Like, that's obviously the reason they're doing it. But like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's all a big mess. I don't think there was a win-win scenario in this situation. There really wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Paramount would have kept the theatrical stuff, but then like, what kind of stuff would they force them to make? Like, especially right now with them already changing history books and telling teachers what to teach instead of the
You
learning.
would have got like Donald Trump, the real American hero, and
Yeah, it would
he
have
would
had
have been
like you
like,
don't know what. Yeah, I was like, I don't even want to begin to know
nigga
what
would have
was
been
happening.
Rambo or some shit.
They would have had Vin Diesel and Fantastic and in Fast and Furious be like, I'm riding for Donald Trump. He's family.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
bullshit. Well, actually, you know what? Vin Diesel a stand up nigga, bro. I don't think he would have. I don't think he would have did that for real. But yeah, that Netflix shit crazy, dog. Very crazy.
he's stand up.
Very,
Vin
very
Diesel's the
crazy
guy.
indeed. I think he's an admirable man, dog. Remember, I want Brittany Garner home by Christmas. Like, what the fuck happened, nigga? That's Dominique Toretto, dog. You
Yeah,
got
it's
nothing to fuck.
family.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
My man is so strong. He stomped the ground and it collapsed. He's so strong, crazy.
Come on, bro.
But
That's what family do, dog. It empowers you in that way.
yeah. Well, you know what else
Super
powers me?
Saiyan type shit. What's
You know
that?
what else powers me? Uh, Crystals from Atlantis.
Oh, nice. Did you make a screen for this one?
I did. You
Let's
ready
see
for
it.
it?
Yeah, I'm off
Right.
of fresh. That shit look fire. I'm off of fresh watch.
Yeah, it's super fresh.
So
This boy said, "Hey, can we start late? Because I'm gonna watch it right now." I was like, "What the fuck?"
bro, we ain't pod in 2 weeks when I said I wanted to do
I
it. Like,
watched this
you know
shit
what I'm
like
saying?
I watched this shit like immediately. Because this movie's like so short. It's so fucking short.
Yeah, but look, I'm gonna say some very. It's not controversial. Maybe a hot take.
We'll see. Okay, what's going on?
This is a top 10 Disney animated film, man.
Okay, I named
Top 10, dog.
I named it Atlantis is Disney's most underrated movie.
Well, I'm here to tell you that
Top
shit's
10
top
is
10.
crazy though. You talking about Disney
The
animation,
all
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only reason why I know why it didn't do the big boom, right? Atlantis didn't do the big boom because we had no Phil Collins. We had no let's get down to business.
Yeah,
We
it
didn't
was.
have the
Yeah,
song, bro.
I don't think it was. They weren't going for that vibe though. I know that for a fact. They weren't going for
Yeah,
the.
but it's Disney. You need the song. Especially at that time, animated films, you need the song.
Yeah, because look,
You need it.
there is so much stuff about this movie that should have worked for audiences, right?
Mhm.
Like gorgeous to look at. Like this is all hand drawn shit, right? So
Mhm.
they were studying like Aztec and all this stuff to make the artwork. I was researching sketches and all sorts of shit, right? The cast is crazy. Like you got Michael J. Fox as
Yeah.
Milo,
Cree
Cree
Summers.
Summer, yeah,
Yeah.
as the baddie. Um, you got Leonard Nimoy, that's Spock. He does her father's voice. Um,
Mm.
you got Phil Morris as Doctor Sweet. You know, you got some people in here, but this movie um, was very expensive for an animation film.
You see it.
It was estimated between 90 and 120 million dollars, but this is 2001. Like that's unheard
Yeah.
of in 2001.
Michael J. Fox was like Justin Bieber at that time too. So like,
No, that's he was like that Back to the Future, not for this, but um,
he was still that guy. You know, like Macaulay Culkin is still that guy. Like Michael J.
yeah,
Fox was
no, he
still
was
that
still
guy.
popular, but like if you talk about
Yeah.
Justin Bieber level, that was Back to the
Yeah,
Back to
Justin
the
Bieber,
Future.
the '80s. Yeah, Back to the Future. Yeah.
But yeah, this movie, it only made $186 million in its theatrical run. That's
Mm.
and especially at this time, like Disney was on a fucking tear at this point.
Yeah.
They had Pixar already started, Toy Story already came out, right?
Mm.
You had Lion King, Aladdin, all that shit. It came out, right? And then they had this movie come out, and I know. I mean, look how much money they put on it. They were 100% expecting this to go bananas, right?
Yeah.
And it's actually not that highly rated either. Like a lot of critics do not like this movie.
Yeah.
I have
'Cause
I have my gripes with it as well, but not to that effect. Because I have to think about what time it was released in. It was 2001. Like
Uh-huh.
and I think another detriment to this movie is this might have been marketed to kids, but this is not really a kids film, to be honest with you. There's a lot of adult
No,
themes
it's
in
not.
here.
Yeah.
It's like
Religion.
it would not be easy to follow as a child. 11-year-old could probably do it, but like
Yeah, I can see that.
but there's a lot of stuff with like too much gravity for like a 7-year-old to be like, oh, okay. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
they're talking about killing a whole civilization in this film, right? Like,
Yeah.
and like they don't know what a linguist is. Like they don't know what that means. But yeah, if you've never, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you never even heard of this movie. To be honest with you, because like I said, it's one of the ones that kind of got buried and like left in the dust. Because Atlantis and Treasure Planet are both victim of the same thing, where they put a lot of stock in it and it didn't make any money, and they're both gorgeous.
Yeah.
But
It's actually interesting that you say that about the kids, because there was a conversation happening on social media around Zootopia too, and that they had a scene that they cut from the film, and the scene was the fox and the bunny like recited Hannibal meeting Clarice the first time they had that, and they were like, if we do this, then we lose the kids or whatever. If we put this in the movie, like we lose their attention or whatever. So they took it out. And I thought about that, and I was like, you know how many like things I watched as a kid that I didn't like fully understand, come back to it as an adult or whatever, and be like, damn, that's what this was or whatever. I saw somebody mention that as well. And the example they used is when Elmer Fudd in Yosemite Sam dressed as Jules in I can't think of the other guy's name from Pulp Fiction in the Space Jam or whatever. I didn't get that reference, but it was good the way they worked it into the movie. It was good. It was funny.
Yeah.
They shot the aliens. Michael Jordan busting their ass right now. Like, this shit's fire right now. So I think that like even though like a kid probably wouldn't know what whatever you said, I don't even know what the fuck it is. I think in a child's mind, it was like, oh, he's a scientist, and they probably would have just left it at that, or something to that extent. Ultimately, what I'm saying is, I do think um, like directors or whoever producers should like kind of give the audience a little bit more credit, even the kids, for real. Not saying put like super grown shit in there, but like
Yeah.
I get what you're saying though. But like, give these niggas some credit, bro. These niggas got phones
Yeah,
and
it's
Google and
but it's
shit.
more than
Maybe
that
not
though.
back
It's but
then,
it's
but
like it's also but there's a lot of like because there's adult themes in a lot of these movies,
yeah,
but they make it accessible. I don't think this movie is as accessible as other ones though.
yeah,
Um,
I agree. It is a little
um,
like,
and
and I think it's nerdy too. So like, that's
yeah,
not cool to kids at that time. So
but this leads into the like kind of where I mean, essentially all this movie is there's a scientist. His grandpa passed away. He used to study Atlantis like religiously, and then one of his old friends is like, "Hey, your grandpa told me all about you. He wanted me to give you this when I think you're ready." And it's like a book about Atlantis. And he's like, I want to task you to take some of my people to find the city of Atlantis. And then they go on their merry way and they find it. And then stuff happens. But
mm,
it's on Disney Plus, obviously. But yeah, so here's the thing about this film. Like I said, it's gorgeous. I like all the performances in here. I don't think Cree Summer gets enough fucking credit. Obviously, she's a fucking she's great. She's always great. Um,
yeah,
uh, I think there's some really like cool sequence in this movie, but I gotta say, like after doing a rewatch, like this movie is so fucking quick. Like it's
mm,
such a fucking like short movie. Um,
mm,
especially for like the gravity of like what happens in this movie, it just happens really fast.
mm,
To the point where like when they're like going through the caverns or whatever, they find Atlantis in like 20 minutes. I'm not even joking. Like it happens very fast. It's just like, oh, we get tasked, and then there's like a them meeting the crew, and it's like a montage of them making it through the caverns, and then like them bullying him for a little bit. Then like, okay, we're cool now, and then
yeah,
you don't even see like I would say like you don't even see like kind of like where they're like really getting close. It's just like so yeah, my grandpa died. Like my grandpa died. I mean, my parents died. And my grandpa took care of me, and then she's like, yeah, my dad wants me to own a shop, and then they say some stuff, and then they're just like all cool at that point. um,
yeah,
um, and then like the heel turn happens in like the last 25 minutes. Like it, you have the whole
mm,
movie, and then like the last 25 minutes is like there's a central conflict happens. Like because they find
mm,
Atlantis, they stay there, they learn about it, and then the shit happens, and then they got to save Atlantis in this last 25 minutes, basically. It just
and the
happens really, really
princess.
fast. It's like,
Yeah,
because there's movies that are like, not saying it's a bad movie by any means. Like, it's just like when you're watching, like, man, this like it all happened very fast. I didn't have enough time to like really like get super involved. Cause like,
mm,
I would say Lion King has some of the most incredible pacing in any animated movie.
yeah,
Everything is in such beautiful chunks, and then like when Mufasa dies, that is like such a fucking hard hitting moment.
yeah,
I don't think this movie
yes,
has that kind of like thing
yeah,
because you that's just the movie getting rolling, right? Like that just kind of gets the core conceit of the movie. Like, yo, Mufasa's dead, and then like Scar just does his thing, and then we get the time skip, whatever, you know. And
mm,
that's a whole. It's basically two movies in one. Toy Story, also incredible pacing, keeps you engaged the whole time. Um, and and I don't feel like I'm, that movie doesn't feel quick, but it's not long either. Like it's all about how you sequence these things. It just feels very, very, very fast. Um, and if you're not paying attention, you'll be like, bro, how did we get here? Like, what what are we doing here? Um,
mm,
that being said, I think like Disney, when they were doing this style of animation, was like next level. Because like this style they were doing was like killing it. Because like
Yeah.
you look at a movie like this and you look at Tarzan, you're like, oh, okay, I see what they're going for here. Like they had all this sleek motion, people move like people. It was
Yeah.
like, um, they were like looking at like even all the small details on like people's clothes, even like dirt and things of that nature. Like all that stuff is just so beautiful to look at. Like it really is. Like and like the Atlanta city that you see in the background here is like that's from the movie. So like, um, I just think that um, I do think this movie is highly underrated. But like, I can see where this kind of got covered up because of
Mm.
you got to think of the movies that we're talking about here: Toy Story, Lion King, Aladdin, Tarzan. Um, shit, you can you like yeah, you could throw in even their regular animated stuff like Tangled and shit, right? Like all these other movies that are coming out in the early 2000s, and
Mhm.
it's just gonna cover this up. I would say 9 times out of 10 because those movies are just gonna draw more people to it. Um, and you also got to think like this is also like when DreamWorks was getting started too. So like
Yeah.
you're getting Shrek
Correct.
and things like
Yeah.
that going. Um, and it's just yeah, getting people on board for something like this is that's tough. I feel like it definitely had a cult following after it came out, especially
Hmm.
now. I've seen people a lot of people talk about this movie in recent times
Hmm.
um, for their like art design and things like that, um, and it being underappreciated. Um,
Yeah.
but also this movie did have controversy as well when it did come
Oh.
out. Um,
What was that?
it was there was a anime film called Nadia: The Secret of Blue Water. It
Mhm.
came out in 1991. Um, and it basically is a almost beat for beat same movie, just not Atlantis. Like
Mm.
it's about a scientist that discovers a lost city. He finds a princess. Her
Mhm.
name is Nadia, and then it's like a beat
Mm.
for beat. And it came in 1991. And the company it was made by a company called Gynex. If you don't know who that is, uh, they did like Macross, which later became in America Robotech, and then they've also produced the earlier Gundam stuff. Um, so
Hell yeah.
they were a big production company in Japan at the time, and the only they were they were very close to suing, but their parent company
Mm.
NHK did not want to go to war with Disney over a lawsuit,
Disney. Yeah.
so they gave up on it. But the writers and directors of that film have been on record saying like, yeah, they stole our fucking movie, bro. Like they stole
Mm.
our movie. Um, so then there was people's. I don't agree with this one. They were saying it was like Castle in the Sky, which is it's a Studio Ghibli movie. I was like, I don't think that's true at all. But
Mm.
that's that's not here nor there. Um, but with the commercial failure of this movie, they were going to make a TV show from this movie. Um,
Mm.
uh, but they only ended up making 3 episodes before
Mm.
they canceled it, and they eventually released that to VHS only, called Atlantis: Milo's Adventure. Um, and they just cut these 3 episodes together to make a VHS movie. Um,
I see. There's an Atlantis too on Disney Plus.
that's probably what it is, though. It's that
Yeah, probably. I
compilation.
think it is
Yeah,
Milo's a Great Adventure. Yeah,
yeah.
some shit like that.
So that was just a super cut of those 3 episodes made into a movie. It was supposed to be a show. Um, and it was supposed to be like a Atlantis X Files. They were gonna solve mysteries every week in Atlantis with different creatures
Mm.
and stuff. And then it was supposed to eventually lead to a crossover with gargoyles. Um,
Okay.
yeah, crazy as that sounds, but if y'all never seen gargoyles, watch that shit immediately. Gargoyles is a
Right. That
fucking
was tough.
banger.
So
Shout
I
out
have
to
to
Keith
keep
David
keep
as
that. Yeah,
always,
yeah,
as always.
always.
Um, but yeah, it's a shame, man, because this I feel like this movie had a lot of potential to be like really great. Like, but sometimes the nature of the beast is sometimes the machine is so big, it's like when it's churning so heavy, because like that was like
Yeah.
it was they were cranking out movies, man. Um, sometimes you get buried under your own weight sometimes, and that's what happens because no movie company or anything shoots 100% from the field ever. So, like,
Unless you're A24.
I mean, they don't even shoot 100%. They have some pretty off the wall movies. But I am surprised you said top 10 though. That's wild. Um,
This is my time to shine. So again, when I picked this
okay.
film, I just remembered uh, watching it as a kid a little bit. I don't know if I should keep talking. I know there's people in here, but still, it's kind of weird.
No, I'm here.
Um,
I'm here. I
I
gotta edit
remember
though.
watching the film as a kid and remembering it had like a lot of heart. And I feel like that movie, I feel like that's still true today. Watching it again, um, I think Milo's character, I mean, he was driven, he was determined, he knew what he was talking about, he understood the language, like he dotted his I's and crossed his T's. I also think the crew, the doctor, the scientist, the demolition man, like the mechanic, like the whole little crew that was assembled, you saw a lot of their heart too in the film, and I thought that was dope. Now, if they did steal the movie from, uh, you know, what you had mentioned,
I
then
mean, they no neither confirmed nor denied, but it was definitely
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
adaptation of it. I was watching it with Ariana, and she was like, "Hey, there's like a lot of like spiritual um,
yeah,
things happening in the film as well." Which I didn't pick as a kid. I wouldn't have picked up on that
yeah,
if you're not already like involved in that type of lifestyle or whatever. But
right.
again, watching it as an adult, I was like, oh yeah, I see what's going on. Like you said, the whole like the mercenary thing, the heel turn as you call it, um, and how easily they were just like, yeah, let's just wipe this shit out. And but Milo, while he was there, I know you said the film like felt rushed a bit to you, but Milo already appreciated the
Oh
culture.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
He been studying for so long, so when he got there and he's teaching her and they're learning things together, like his appreciation just became, so much more. So much so that, um, her dad was like on his deathbed was like, yo, it's up to you. Like, I know I trust that in you. These are things that like go without saying. You know what I mean? Like his father recognized that he actually cared. You might not see him or you might didn't hear him say that, but like that's what he was alluding to in my opinion. But yeah, another thing, like you said, like how they were doing the animation, how they moved like actual people and stuff. Like I think they did a really good job with that. This film, like it is a gorgeous ass film. Even when she turned into like the blue
yeah. That was
crystally
dope.
ghost thing, I was like, damn, this shit hard, man. And yeah, I really just think, like you said, it wasn't the banger that they were hoping for, but I just think the movie got a lot of heart, and it is like a gorgeous ass film to watch, like look at rather. So
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
why I would
you
say
could
it's
tell the
top
people that
10
made it
because
cared.
again
Yeah,
the only thing I feel like that movie was missing is
the
the
soundtrack.
theme. Yeah, I mean, Toy Story, you got a friend in me. Like you hear that, that's gonna make you think about that. Can't wait to be king, Lion King, whatever the Little Mermaid song was. I need to watch The Little Mermaid again. That was definitely I have not rewatched that film. Arabian Nights, dog. That shit is fucking hard, bruh. Like that. I
No,
feel like
a whole new
in
world,
that
man.
that's is that Little Mermaid?
That's Aladdin.
Oh, is that the? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That might be the. That is the joint
That is the joint.
for that
I can
movie.
show
Yeah,
you
that's the joint.
the world.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was the joint. And not for nothing, I always thought it was like super interesting, and it's still happening like to this day. I think it was bigger maybe in the 90s, but again, we talked about this last episode. Just like Disney's ability to get Tom Hanks and Tim Allen to
Yeah.
voice characters, you know what I mean? And even Michael J. Fox, Cree Summers doing this film. Um, I know there's still like famous people that like voice act for Disney, but it ain't got that same like. We got Jonathan Taylor Thomas in this shit, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't feel the same
Yeah,
as
they
it
was
did
getting
back
they was
then. It's
getting the
for
folks back then. They was getting
yeah,
the people, man.
and I really think it's social media, bro. Everybody's so accessible now. Like, what there is no um like mystique to this shit no more, like it used to be. As far as that went, like when we found out, like I don't know. I'm trying to think of the last time like I was like, damn, that's hard. Like, I think the biggest one was probably like Chris Chris Pratt voicing Mario. Everybody's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, people,
But
but see they had that reaction to that one. But Jack Black as Bowser, people were like hell yeah. But
yeah,
yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. But that's probably the last time like the voice acting shit went. And I think another time it was probably nailed, even though I don't think the kids were famous, quote unquote, but the animated Ninja Turtle movie,
oh phenomenal.
like
I
yeah,
love
yeah,
I adore that movie.
yeah,
And the dog, they actually got real kids to play it. I was like,
yeah,
hell yeah.
yeah. So that would be my only like maybe uh reason why the film didn't like shoot to the stars is like y'all didn't get Usher to do a song for the movie, bro. Y'all dropped the ball. Like that was y'all's
Yeah,
fucking fault, nigga.
it's just like orchestral music. That's all it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which the theme was cool, but like
Nah, but
again, like
it ain't the
maybe
one.
when
Yeah.
Milo and I can't what was her name?
Kita.
Keita, yeah, Keita. While they were like exploring Atlantis together, like
Mm.
drop my boo right there, dog. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that would have rang off.
Yeah. They could
Whatever
bro, they
whatever
could have had literally Carlos Santana just play a guitar.
anything.
Yeah.
And just to like, because I feel like again the music is attached to this film. A music period and films go hand in hand. Like,
Well, especially Disney movies.
yeah, any like the themes for fucking movies, bro. Like Punk Rocker for Superman. You got the Sinner song. I don't know what that. I lied to you. I love the movie. Like we think about this shit. It's like, oh, this is gonna take me back to the movie. Like music helps like tie that shit together. So that's where I feel like they dropped the ball. Something in the way, the Nirvana song, like we hear that, we thinking about Gotham now, bruh. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like it's just what it is. So that'd be my only gripe with the film. Other than that, it was fire. I love that movie. Love the animation style. Very
Yeah, I mean,
nostalgic.
I think everybody should watch it. I think everybody should give
Yeah,
it a
for
shot.
sure.
Like check it out.
And I mean, everybody's the what's homie name that was the goddamn Demolition Man? Like his voice, dude. Like that character is fire.
Oh,
Like it's probably
Vinny?
my favorite
Vinny?
character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Him and the old lady who was like on the phone the whole time, smoking
Yeah.
cigarettes and shit. I fucked with them. But everybody's voice was pretty good. Disney, here's a stop doing black people like that, bro. That's all I gotta say. So Ariana pointed out that the doctor looked like the security dude. What was he?
Oh, from
The
Lilo and Stitch?
yeah, like you knew what the fuck I was talking about. Like I didn't even say it.
Bubbles.
I guess
or
this
whatever?
big black bald guy, but like,
Yeah.
and then what they say, Disney, they every time there's a black lead, they turn into it's an animal or some shit like the
That's true.
Princess and the Frog.
That's true. That is a very correct statement. Yep.
Will Smith was a fucking parrot. I don't know if that was Disney
That's
though.
not Disney.
Yeah. Hey, stop doing that to black people, bro.
You're just
Jamie
throwing random.
Foxx was the
The
fucking spirit.
he was
Like,
a
what are we
soul. Yeah,
doing, bro?
yeah.
Soul spirit. God damn it. I don't want to hear it. Y'all get that shit together, man. Get that shit together. You heard? But yeah, I fuck with
Have you
Atlantis,
seen
man. Y'all
Soul?
check that shit
Have you
out.
watched that movie?
Nah, dog, couldn't do it, man.
Okay.
I'm like, nah, that's a little too close to home. You know what I'm saying? Didn't he fall down like a storm? How he die? I forgot.
Yeah, he
I know.
accidentally walked into. He fell into a sewage line. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's it. I just watched this lady in Atlantis, the little general chick,
Yeah.
all off a fucking hot air balloon, lived, shot the balloon. You mean to tell me Jamie Foxx's character couldn't fall down the fucking sewer and survive? Was there? Did he get eaten immediately or
all
some
you do
shit?
is see him fall, and he's a spirit. It's that fast.
Crazy.
It's like when Yusuke got hit by the car. He just like, what's happening? Like,
yeah. Well, shit, he got hit by a fucking car. He didn't fall down though.
Yeah.
Sewer drain.
And apparently he died for no reason. The car would have veered to the left.
Yeah. At the last minute, yeah. Yeah, but I definitely recommend that film. Like you said, it's one of them ones to me. Again, top 10 in my opinion.
Interesting.
While we talking about Disney too, I saw that they were going to do. Well, they've been talking about doing a live action Hercules for a minute, and I think that's a crucial one. Like Mulan was one, Lion King was one, but Hercules is so easy to do because we're dealing with humans and not fucking.
I'm tired of them making live action ones though.
They got to do Hercules, and they got to get
I guess
the right chicks in there singing, bruh.
If they do that, I don't know.
Yeah. I seen like fan casts. I know that somebody was like, "You got to get SZA, Lizzo, and I don't know who they said for the other chicks." Well, I'm like, SZA and Lizzo would be dope, I guess. But whoever playing Hercules, like he gotta be that. You feel me? Like he gotta do that. Who voiced Hercules?
He's not well known. What was his name though? He's not like a big actor. Yeah, that was 97, so that had already came out too, bro. Like I'm telling you, they followed
Donovan.
Yeah.
Yeah. He don't look like no damn Hercules.
Yeah, he's done a lot of work, but a lot of like TV. Yeah. Yeah.
Good voice though. Good voice
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I was saying, bro, it had to follow that and Tarzan, bro. This movie was doomed to fail.
Yeah, Tarzan was hard. They probably put out. I mean, shit. How much did they spend on making Tarzan?
130.
And they spent how much for Atlantis?
120.
It looked like they put all their eggs in that Tarzan basket. Like as far as
Tarzan made money.
Bill Collins, bro. Put your faith in what you most believe in. Two worlds, one
and remember, this is the time where like home video sales used to make bread, so they would like they would make money on the box office, and they would fucking clean up on them VHS tapes because they used to come in those cool ass puffy sleeves. Yeah. Man, they used to rake up on them fucking VHS tapes, and you gotta think about.
We get so many Disney joints in my job.
Man,
I need to grab some next time. But yeah, the VHS shit was man, what a time to be alive, man.
I'm about to look up the Walt Disney Animation lineup here because like I'm gonna look at the 90s. I don't really give a fuck about the old shit because there's too many old ones like Jungle Book and shit.
My mom fucks with Jungle Book, dog.
Jungle Book is good. But
she fuck with that shit.
It's a little too dour for me. It's like real like It's just really like it's kind of dark. It's just, but it's also like it's just like, bruh, like, can we have some fun here? Like, I know we have the bare necessity, but
Yeah,
then it's just like all
simple
dramatic.
necessities.
But yeah. So look, they had Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King, Pocahontas, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Hercules, Mulan, Tarzan, your movie Fantasia 2000. Then they did
Crazy.
Dinosaur. I don't know if you remember that one. That was like
I don't.
that. It was like the first one they ever made where they filmed real locations and they animated over the top of it. It was like a
Mm,
really big deal at the time. It was supposed to be like the most technically advanced movie at the time. It was called Dinosaur. Um, the reason you don't know about it is because I mean, it made money, but it didn't do super well. Um, but look, then you get The Emperor's New Groove.
fire.
Then the next movie they release is Atlantis. But guess what they released right after Atlantis?
What?
Lilo and Stitch.
Oh
So
yeah.
it got lost in all that sauce, bruh. So this is
Also,
what,
if you compare Atlantis to Lilo and Stitch, that was kind of like the turn of the era type situation.
yeah, because what I'm about to get to
Like,
is that this is where they start taking their hits. This is where they start like
yeah.
going downhill because they do Treasure Planet, great movie, lost money. Brother Bear, lost money. Home on the Range, you don't even know what that is, do you?
I've seen it.
It's the cow one.
Is that? Yeah.
Didn't make
Yeah.
money. Chicken Little,
Hit or miss for some. I'll
yeah,
fuck with
and
it.
then they did Meet the Robinsons, Bolt.
Mm,
The next hit they had
mm,
was The Princess and the Frog. That was the next hit they had. So Atlantis came out in 2001. Princess and the Frog came out in 2009. It took 8 years to get another hit from. They were having hits with Pixar
mhm.
and like regular Disney movies, but not Disney animation. So then they did Princess and the
Mhm.
Frog, Tangled. They had the Winnie the Pooh movie, Wreck It Ralph. Frozen went crazy.
Yeah.
Big Hero
Yeah.
6, Zootopia 1, Moana. Then you got the Ralph sequel, Frozen 2. And then they're kind of back on their lull again because like I like Raya and the Last Dragon. Didn't make much money. Encanto went crazy though. On streaming,
Went
it went
crazy.
crazy. Strange World
Went
bombed.
crazy.
Strange World bombed hard. That movie
Dang,
bombed.
that one I have not heard of.
Wish I think is their worst bomb they ever made. Like that one. Moana 2 made money because it's Moana 2. Zootopia, we know what
Mm,
Zootopia 2 just did. Um, and they're working on
yeah.
Frozen 3 right now. So
Yeah. Also about to go gangbusters.
like yeah, they've definitely been up and down, right? But like I think this movie just got kind of lost in the shuffle because you hear where they came between, bro. Like it came between some
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
movies. Um, yeah, but yeah, unfortunate, but yeah, but I definitely recommended that. I definitely recommend that and Treasure Planet for sure.
I've never seen Treasure Planet. I might have seen it, but
Bro,
I know I need to revisit
watch
it.
it. It
Yeah.
looks fucking incredible. It's pirating in space, bro. It's crazy dope.
Yeah.
But the album I came up with for this one, I
Hmm.
picked a weird one,
Okay.
but it's by Madlib's alter ego Quasimodo, the one where he does like the high
Hmm.
pitched helium voice.
Hmm.
But it's called, his first album's called The Unseen. Uh, definitely has like that mysterious vibe, kind of like Atlantis would, and it has some
Hmm.
um, aquatic sounding music as well. So like I definitely would
Hmm.
say that would be a cool one. And it's like a deep cut. So like I'm trying to throw some like deep cuts in there. Quasimodo the Unseen for this movie, for sure. Because I got to stick to the hip hop guns.
Hmm.
Because obviously it would be like a Phil Collins type of thing if it was like not that. But
Yeah. I wonder who they would have got, like what big name they would have got to do
Alanis
that.
Morissette.
They should have got Outcast, man.
Oh, if they had, man, I wish Outkast did any. Like, I would have loved them to do any kind of like soundtrack for a movie, but they only did their
Yeah,
own.
which was hard.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, that's Atlantis. You got any other thoughts on that? Um,
Hey, check it out. That's all I can say, man. It is a quick watch, so
all right, it's finally my turn again.
mhm.
And
What you got?
remember, I asked you last time if you wanted a classic or an action movie. Remember, I told you I'm going to do.
What I said,
You said we did Incredibles because you wanted the classic, so we did Incredibles.
yeah.
And I told you I was going to do the action movie. I was going to do either or the second one.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we're going. We're going away from animation. We're about to get real fucking violent. Is what we're about to do.
I think I know what you're finna pick.
You don't. You
That
don't know.
shit Miles like.
I guarantee you have no idea what this movie is. There's
Oh,
no
okay.
idea what this
What's up?
But before that, I do have to say one thing that I just had to. I forgot about it. Not about the movie, but we forgot to talk about up top. I do want to preface that although I do love Quentin Tarantino's movies, sometimes he says some crazy, stupid shit, and he just did.
Oh yeah,
Talking about Paul Dano, I don't know what provoked him to talk like that or about Paul Dano, like that. Just to single him out like that was crazy.
Yeah.
Call him like an uninteresting person and a bad actor, and I think that's
Yeah.
wildly inaccurate. The movie, because Paul Dano's been in a lot of banging ass movies, and I think he's been good in all of them. Just say you won't cast him, bro. That is a crazy thing. I don't know why he singled him out like that. I don't know what Paul Dano did to this man, but I highly disagree. And this is coming from somebody who wants to go see that 4-hour Kill Bill movie, so I can watch it cut together with the new anime sequence and deleted scenes we never seen before. I really want to see it, but as a dad, I don't have 4 hours to go see it really. But I do. I really want to see this in theaters. Oh, also Atlantis, first animated film to be shot in 35mm film as well. Fun fact.
Yeah, I saw that. Tarantino because I was like, "Damn, bro, what the fuck?"
Yeah,
he was saying a lot of wild shit though,
yeah,
for real.
out of pocket.
I think that was just.
I don't care about the Hunger Games shit because we knew if you've seen Battle Royale, you know Hunger Games is a copy of that. Just not as it's just on a grander scale. But I don't care about that as much. Like him just like really digging into that man for no reason.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But yeah, so the movie I'm gonna pick, it's on Tubi, Chris. You can watch it for free. You don't have to subscribe to nothing else. It is foreign because I'm trying to get you out. I'm trying to get you in your bag here, but I'm also doing it some because I know you like. If at least it got some fight in it, you'll be all right. You'll be like hell yeah. The movie I'm picking is called 13 Assassins. It is bloody. Okay. It is gory. It is amazing. It is directed by Takashi Miike, one of my favorite Japanese directors. Makes some wild ass movies. Known for being extra bloody. He's known for being bloody so much that if you play Ghost of Yote, you could put it in Miike mode, and all it does is it zooms in while you fight, and the blood sprays like 1,000 feet when you cut somebody.
Oh, you're in luck because they got it dubbed on here.
They do have it dubbed. I was going to tell you that as well. So they do have it dubbed. Yeah. I've never heard it, so I don't know what it sounds like.
They got Underworld on here too.
But generally, rule of thumb for foreign films, if it's made by Well-Go Entertainment, it's gonna have a dub every time. That's an American company that produces some of these films and puts them out. They'll generally put an English dub on there for you. But this is a Japanese film. Chris, I think you'll really fuck with it. It's a super simple premise. They commissioned 13 assassins to protect the village from like these 100 motherfuckers, and it's just a fucking bloodbath, bro. It's not hard to follow, but it's the fight choreography is crazy, and it is just so much blood everywhere. Like I'm talking about people getting their head cut off, their arms cut off, and blood is just spraying everywhere. Like you remember Kill Bill when they do the spurt? It's like that times 1,000. Like it's like it's
Oh
like
yeah,
so. I've been wanting you to watch this movie for so long, and I'm finally
2010.
yes. I have it on my shelf right there. I've been waiting for you to watch this really really bad. I'm like way more excited for you to watch this than I was Train to Busan. Like, but
Wow, I didn't know that nigga played Conan the Barbarian. I need to look at this damn Tubi list. Some
hey,
fucking movies on here.
don't sleep on Tubi. Tubi has the joints, and like I told
Yeah.
Chris before we started, they have all the Power Rangers on there. If you're a Power Rangers fan, they got all the joints on there. They even have some of the common writers if you want to dip your toes into the other shit, but they got all of it. But that's my movie for next week. I'm super excited for you to watch it, for real.
I'm excited to watch it.
And it's dubbed too, so you
See
don't
what
have
this
to.
shit about.
Hell yeah, man!
That's the yeah. Hell yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got. Um,
13 Assassins.
yeah, so we're back at it, back with it. Um, no more kid friendly shit next week.
New month, new regimen.
But yeah, any last words you want to say?
Hey man, we in December, dog. Bundle up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's all I got, bro. Be safe.
Yeah. Stay warm.
How'd your kids? How'd your wife?
Just get through the last month of the year, and then we back.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
That's where we at. Peace. Don't forget peace.
Yeah, peace.